is
absolutely
unbelievable.
electric here. What do they got planned? Was that the tie? I don't even know. But we're getting in here for Game 3. It all comes down to this.
What's insane to me is that I just watched the viewership drop before Game 3
I don't get
of the finals. And a reverse cut from Hinkle on the first serve is going to give them the earliest of early leads.
They're just coming out firing. That's huge because they lost rocks, paper, scissors. But to get it right back, and another one.
Hits another one. They get a touch on this, and that was incredible. Around the back of Riva, Hinkle sets that with his left hand back to Murthy. Unbelievable play.
Unbelievable. Oh my God, the first 2 points of the game are those? Oh, double clutch, come on. Come on.
I did not eat enough food for the energy this is taking out of me. This is unreal. Hinkle tries to hit another reverse.
Come on, the energy coming out of Hinkle is just, like I said, otherworldly.
The energy that he left the field with, he came right back on and used it to power his right hand.
When you see that pump fake, that fist pump, you know it's good.
Rahul's left hand. Oh, the observers may meet here. I didn't get a good look at it, so we will have to trust Fitzgerald, Dantowitz,
that's a clean
and
call.
Modell.
Sorry, excuse me. They called the carry on one of their sets, I believe, and it was clean, so it went the way of
Good receive. Giving massive chase is Murthy. Hinkle's going to have to do everything he can to put this on the net, and can't. They were both at one point 50 feet away from the net.
Yeah, the effort. The energy here is unmatched. Ritto Boys is going to have to just, I think, get some big aces from Rivadeneyra to match this energy and take some wind out of their sails. All cylinders firing in this Game 3.
Yeah, these guys are not letting anything hit the floor if they have anything to say about it. I mean, Hinkle just did a 50-yard, 20-yard dash just to send it to Murthy, who did his own sprint, who sent it back to Hinkle, who's sprinting towards the net, had to pump the brakes, and still almost got on the net. Drop shot by Epperson, easily defended by Hinkle. This goes up, soft touch, and he loses his footing. Epperson had a chance at that, but the fact that this game is 3-3, or 3-2 at our first rotation, with the way it started, I mean, we're getting everything we paid for here.
Right. I was just edging my seat here. I stood up during that play. Like, it's wild over here. So many people. Of course, you can see under that Spikeball tent on the right, that's the Texas tent. And they're going to get fired up again with another ace by Hinkle.
Another huge serve. I mean, he said he was going to hit it hard. That is coming off the net with pace.
Double clutch, 3 seconds in a row. They do not want a fourth.
Ooh, it looks like he tried to go for a reverse there with a very hard swing. They do not change their arm movement at all. Hinkle with the shimmy. Epperson sets Riva's right hand. Both players get big, but doesn't work out for our Texas boys. Rivadeneyra is going to get the ball in after getting that point for Ritto Boys. The fake and the lefty cut. Good set here from Rahul Murthy. A little too far, but with what he had to work with, great effort.
I love the effort level. Every point matters. Every touch matters. They're not saving anything. This is the last game of the season right here. There's nothing waiting for. There's no tournament next week. There's no Grand Slam coming up in November.
This is it.
This is it.
This is the culmination of all the hard work these 4 players have put in all season. A lot of fakes coming out from Riva. It worked well in the first and second game. It's just going right back to it. And double faults. It's hard to remember that so much cool stuff happened in that point that they dove on the first, on the serve off the left hand just to even have a chance. Reverse cut, jams him. And Epperson, awkward fall there, grimacing as he hits the deck, but good point for double clutch.
Yeah, just when these guys are firing, they were a good pick to make it here because they're so consistent that they will just outlast you. And when they're zoned in, they're just absolutely zoned in like they look like right now.
Rahul Murthy opts to change the spike ball that he is using. Goes back to the one he just
now has
threw.
to settle for it. Yep.
Doesn't step.
If you're curious, these players opt for softer balls, can get more cut over it, as well as older balls, maybe a little more pip grip.
Pip grip.
A little pip grip.
That is a thing.
I just said it, but
it sounds funny, but that is the thing. Coleman Epperson closed off, adjusts and hits a drop. Hinkle hits this high. It's going to be a predictable shot, but doesn't matter when you can hit the ball that far.
Wow. Hits the barrier. Unbelievable. Yeah. Almost a little slip up there, but not today. Double clutch's downfall has always been putting it down near the end. So I'm on the edge of my seat until we're at the very end there. Can they make the clutch plays?
Hinkle hits the ball so hard. It is called high. For him to go with the drop shot early after hitting like 90-mile-an-hour serves is unbelievable. It's a smart play as well. Now Riva back to the fakes. Hits a cut. They're going to play this one out. Epperson is there. It's a great first touch. The set is in stride, but Epperson jumps. Wanted to stop himself, I think, from trailing into the no-hit zone.
A little bit of a missed set there by Rivadeneyra with it going just so far out there. He definitely wanted more air on it and didn't get it.
Yeah, I think he looked to hit him in stride there. Could have put a little bit more air and got him next to the net. At least extend the rally, if not put it away. But good job by double clutch. I mean, if they said early, we're going to send them. If they do get a touch, we're making them work for the points. Rahul tries to drop. Epperson leaned over, hops to his right, cut serve, called high. And Frederick asks Rahul. Rahul says, yep. They give the ball to Epperson, who steps out wide right to try to hit a cut serve. Does not work out on the first one. 7-9, second serve for Epperson of the Ritto Boys. And he will double fault again.
Back to Hinkle taking a deep breath.
Deep breath, double shimmy. Fuego serve, received very well by Riva, who hits a mid shot. The change of pace must have thrown him off a little bit. He was on a full sprint, pumped the brakes, but wasn't able to get it.
Yeah, and sometimes the ball hits your hand there, he had to hit the ball. So it wasn't as ideal as you would like there.
No, he was sprinting and then hit the brakes. Couldn't quite get it. Was turned around. Riva faking twice. That one lifts up a little too high off of the backside of the net. Now Ryder Riva steps out wide again. Tries to hit another one. Almost perfect, but clips the front side of the rim. 11-8. Ritto Boys need to start not just putting away when they're receiving, but they need a couple of breaks. And it's hard to get breaks when these double clutch guys are serving as well as they are. Like that.
High up Rahul thinks clean. We're going to go to observers. And I think Ryan Fitzgerald is saying, I have high call, but we'll talk about it real quick. And it is high.
It's close. Another one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's observers for a reason. There's still a little bit of gray area in the sport. There's the same reason you have referees in other sports. These guys are doing a great job in keeping everyone honest and making an unbiased decision to ensure that this national championship goes the way it's supposed to. And Coleman Epperson, the guy that needs to light up here.
Going to go to observers on that one. Just want to be sure that it was good. I think we're going to very quick clean call from Ben Jankiewicz on the right.
I almost think they use the observers there as a time to take a breather.
Yeah, maybe.
That one will be high. Bounces over our Stewart Spike Seltzer banner in the back. Epperson swings hard again. That one I also
thought they may go to the observer on this one. I think they are. I'm surprised. Yep, they are. Yep. Yeah.
I mean,
might as well.
They may as well.
It's okay.
Get the right call. Get the right call from the people who are there to do it.
Yep, but just it's smart to use them. It just took them 5 seconds there, and you get a quick breather.
That
disgusting.
Is a perfect cut serve.
That is textbook and then some. That is grad level, PhD level.
That is a PhD.
That's PhD textbook.
And then after hitting such a banger, he goes straight for the drop shot as Ryder Riva is 5 feet back from the service line.
Yeah.
see if we can see this angle on the cut serve that Hinkle hit. Oh, right at the camera. I mean,
hey, I don't think as good as Riva's left-handed, but unbelievable.
See if Riva actually goes back to it.
Ooh, the crowd groans for that. Ooh.
I think everyone in the crowd looked around to see if that was good. Ryder serving to Hinkle. Tries to hit a reverse and just misses short.
It's not working for Riva this game.
Some of these are going to have to start connecting if Ritto Boys wants. Yeah.
He needs just a little juice box to power up. Get something back.
Rahul Murthy, who's hitting incredible serves. I mean, there have been 4 or 5 aces from Hinkle and Murthy so far this game. They're playing out of their mind.
They are just putting it together. Ritto Boys is not, and they are just looking so strong.
To be honest, they're playing like they want to be national champions. Riva hits that one up. Open hand push around the left side of Murthy.
Yeah.
They still have 3 break points in order to feel like they're back in this, and they're running out of time. Epperson swings very hard.
But we just see a different double clutch. Or I want to say different. We see this every tournament. It just doesn't seem to go their way. Is it going to today?
He bodies up. Epperson getting the touch he needs, but not able to get the soft touch on it. The second touch to set up Ryder Riva. And Frederick Hinkle and Rahul Murthy keep trucking along, 5 points away from being national champions.
Oh my, I just can't believe what we're seeing. I keep forgetting that this is it.
And the reverse cut.
Oh my
These guys are fired up. These serves are unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Just another one. Hinkle's putting on a show. Oh, he wants it all.
And there, Rahul Murthy let one out earlier. Hinkle let out a huge grunt as he swung as hard as he possibly could on that one. And he did it, again. Now let's check this replay out on Frederick Hinkle's reverse cut. And you see it just bounces outside of the outstretched hand of Coleman Epperson. Now Ryder Riva, the guy you want to be getting hot as you try to figure out what's happening here. He knows that this is going to go far. He needs to be running, but a great job by Frederick Hinkle to just send it.
Everything is working with double clutch. That serve receive was just immaculate. I don't know how they do this.
Rahul Murthy steps out to the left.
Getting more of the grunt.
Oh,
he
yeah.
wants this.
They don't just want to win; they want to put it away.
They said they're gonna beat him
And that's
bad
it right there.
into the rim, I believe. But they might go to the observers. They say, I don't know, just have them talk.
Might as well. It looked, I mean, again, looked good, sounded bad from my point of view, but it stayed so low. It's almost, it would have to be the perfect serve to have stayed that low.
I don't think we'll see a clean call here.
I don't either.
My take. But if there's no definitive call from the observers, we're going to do a redo, and that's what we get there. Not excited if you're Ritto Boys for that.
Was that second serve?
That was second, so I believe we'll stay second serve.
Here we go, Coleman!
Rahul Murthy. Swings hard, reverse cut. It was so good. Epperson's going to have to backhand this, and he pulls it over the net. 2 points away from national championship.
Oh, it is looking
double clutch.
So heavily favored towards double clutch right now. They are putting it all together at the right time.
Absolutely, and this is going to, Ritto Boys is going to be thinking about the end of last game for a while. Ryder Riva steps out, drops it. Oh, okay. I didn't think so. Rahul Murthy here to serve at 19-13. That is a double fault.
Now Ritto Boys need to get 6 or 7 points. Excuse me, 7 points in their next 2 serving opportunities.
Coleman closed off stance, opens it up, and hits this one very high.
He said if he's at 19-20, what is he doing? He's doing the open stance. That's his tried and true. It's his most consistent. He feels good. Let's see if we get it here.
Steps out again, and it hits it high yet again.
Frederick Hinkle, is he clutch?
I mean, of course he is. They're double clutch for a reason. Can he put it away by his own hand? Left hand from Epperson receives it as well. He's going to swing hard. Hinkle sending it towards the crowd, but does not quite lay out.
He maybe wants a replay because it was into kind of the crowd and some of the stream setup. and they are going to take a timeout. Excuse me, Ritto Boys is going to take a timeout. I believe they're going to give that point to Ritto Boys, not call the replay, and give them the timeout.
Yeah, I mean, smart by Ritto Boys. It's going to get right back into the hand of your star server. I mean, the person that you want to have the ball in a moment just like this.
Just like this.
He can get hot. He's done it before. Will he do it now to save their championship run? I mean, this is it. A good return by double clutch will make them national champions.
Yeah, and yeah, Rivadeneyra and Epperson, 5 breaks is what they need to do it. It's possible. It's unlikely. Double clutch. They're taking their time to just zone in and say, 1 more point.
Yeah.
1 more point. And the season wrap, they did all they came for. Those 3 seconds, they don't care. This is what it was all about.
For sure. I mean, they've positioned themselves so well before this tournament to make a deep run. They've worked extremely hard. And now, Ritto Boys is all but out of here. Ryder. We heard him on the sideline saying he's saving his serves for this. 20 to 15. Ryder's first serve, a reverse opportunity.
He needs to get it on here or it's curtains.
I believe here. Patience panics off, Ryder.
Deep breath. And they will play this for the integrity of the game. They get no touch, and double clutch has become your 2021 Spikeball Roundnet National Champions. A team that's worked so hard for this.
Unbelievably deserved, and they storm! Look at that! Oh my God, congratulations to Frederick Hinkle and Rahul Murthy. They are ecstatic. They have put their names in history, and dude, they deserve it. Oh my God. And look at that, Jack Scotty coming in with the trophy immediately to Murthy.
These guys are absolutely, you can't wipe a smile off their face if you tried. I mean, they worked incredibly hard all season just to be here. They're holding the trophy right now. Ritto Boys played so hard, but the end of game 2 is going to be the bane of their existence until they get into next season. And we will be setting up an interview with these guys, but we're gonna let them revel in this moment. Ritto Boys, props to them, second place, a team that was young and hungry and came in firing, but ultimately, the robots that are double clutch, the guys that work so hard, trained for this,
we
are
have
the guys
we
that take
have
it down.
friends crying for them. They know how they work. All these Texas guys train together all the time. They all take it so seriously and work so hard. They're just so, I'm so happy for them.
Every single one. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera
No,
yet.
we're just
all
watching them.
These guys are soaking it in. I can't stare at them. It'll be like the 3rd time I've cried
Yeah, we
this
can't
weekend.
cry again.
That is too much for me. These guys balled out here in the final. I don't know if I have the number exactly right, but I think it was 6 aces.
Oh my God.
On a couple of different types of serves, a lot of reverse cuts, but then some jams and cuts that just, what do you even do when you're hitting 90 miles an hour? Like, unbelievable.
I'm so glad I'm not the one interviewing Frederick, because I would cry for him. Unbelievable.
Yeah, these guys are having the time of their lives right now. This weekend has been the most incredible association of people getting together to celebrate the biggest season of their lives, the biggest year that Spikeball Roundnet has had thus far. It's continuing to grow because of people like you who tune in to watch this, because of people like Andrew Gassaway who puts this on. But we do want to hear from our newest national champions. So Vinny Bonta, our field correspondent, is going to be interviewing them right now. Can't wait to hear what they have to say.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, and we are here, the 2021 National Champions Double Clutch. Good job, boys. Frederick, you said coming in why you're going to win. You work harder. You wanted it more. How's it feel right now?
It feels unbelievable. I mean, we ripped it through them, and we played our best, and they played great, and we're really fortunate now.
That's awesome. Raul, you told me you were much nervous talking to us than you were for that game. I think it showed with how cool you were. Down 1 game, no pressure. How are you feeling? What was it like, that game 2, down a couple breaks to really come back from it to get the championship?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. We just needed to, receive Ryder. I mean, he said his hands were a little bit sweaty, and that was like the little edge we needed. Just cut it a little less wide, and Fred really anchored down and got it. So
Absolutely.
That was awesome.
All right, what's the plan tonight? What are we doing? What are we doing to celebrate? What's it like for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we're just so thankful. We're probably going to get a drink. I know he's got a flight in the morning, so you never know. He might go pretty hard, but we're going to have a good time.
What are you going to do?
I have a project due, so I need to do that. I need to complete it.
All right, last question. 2022, defending national champions. Are we running it back? What's the goal? How high can this team go?
I mean, I think the real thing is we've got a real edge in this rule set right now. We play really hard. We can play good defense. And if they keep the game in this defensive state where serve power is effective, we're going to have a good shot, and we're going to give it a go. But, yeah.
Fred, we talked about it. We said anyone, anywhere, if they work hard enough, can do this. You quoted that. You told me that a couple months ago, and you're here right now. You're the guy who went harder. You guys wanted it more. I'm so pumped that you guys are our national champions, our representatives. And, guys, that could be you. This sport's young enough. You could get to be what these guys are doing right now. Thank you for an awesome season, boys.
I got to thank people. We got to say thank you. We didn't do it alone. There were so many people along the way. Logan and Brian gave us so many opportunities to play tournaments. Our parents have supported us so much. The A&M club, so many guys have tossed for us for hours just doing hitting drills, received on us, served to us. So we're so thankful to all those guys, the Y-Spike guys to compete with. And it's been a team effort. It's not just us. This is just the two of us culminating all of them.
Texas forever. Texas forever.
Yeah. I mean, Fred, gosh, it's crazy. Fred.
We'll give this a Fred. It's getting a little heavy.
Call. Yeah, no, he made me what I am, Fred. Like, he practiced with me so much. Like, I mean, when I started, he was already really good, but he still decided to play with me, he saw potential in me, and, thanks, Fred, for that. And also, thanks, Mom and Dad, for sponsoring me. couldn't have made it to these tournaments without you. Thank you.
Well, guys, we're going to go back to the best of the business, Mike and Bryce. But, again, this could be you. You could be Raul. You could be Frederick. You guys can do it. Thanks, guys, for a good season. So we're still on? Yeah. All right, really rough transition by me there. Guys, we have Ritto, just lost a tough match. Boys, these aren't fun to do. These interviews suck. How are we feeling right now? What are we doing?
Dude, we feel great. We had one of the best tournaments. We had the most fun. Yeah, they played great. You got to give it to them. There's only so much you can do.
Coleman, this is gonna sting. It says sting for a while. What's a game plan for 2022? What are we thinking? What do we learn today that will propel you to do what they did tonight?
Learn how to reverse cut, probably. Be helpful. I don't know. They played a great game. We knew that we needed to win game 2. We knew game 3 they would come in and hit some good serves, and it would be a lot tougher of a match. And I don't know. They just made serves, and we got cold. So it is what it is. But they played great. They're the best team. They deserve it. So.
Well, boys, from my perspective, you guys put on an absolute show today. We are so thankful. I mean, if you look at like the top 8, the amount of people who are under 22 who are there aren't many, and we had a team of 2 young guns who I think the floor is the sky is the ceiling. Ceiling is the sky for you, whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But, guys, thanks for a great season. We're really thankful to have you guys in the scene. You guys are 2 great ambassadors, and we're excited to see what the future holds for you guys. Now we're actually going to kick it back to the best of the business, Mike White and Bryce Clifford.
Thank you to Vinny, and thank you to all of you that have been watching. This has just been absolutely an incredible weekend. I have to say, if you've never been to a Spikeball Roundnet tournament or anything, you need to join. Tournaments.spikeball.com, the Spikeball app. That's fuego.io. That's how you find all of your local community and tournaments, because you got to. It's a blast, right?
Yeah, get on the Spikeball app. If you're in here right now in the Twitch chat, type in !tournaments, and that'll bring up. I list the tournaments. Tournaments.spikeball.com. You can click there and see anything upcoming in your area. The Spikeball app is a huge tool to find pickup games and people in your area. Yeah. Fuego.io is another way to find all of the tournaments in your area. I mean, you really have no excuse to not have been here right now. And if you hit !SRA Facebook, that will also take you to the Spikeball Roundnet Association Facebook page, where there's a lot of discussion about the sport. I'm sure there will be a lot of people congratulating our new champions, double clutch Rahul Murthy. and Frederick Hinkle. There's no real reason for you to not get engulfed in this community. Everyone is amazing. You get to meet people like Mike White and Andrew Gassaway, and honestly, I can't be more thankful that I got to be here behind the desk doing it with you. This is amazing.
And we got to sign off very soon, but first I'm going to shout out first our sponsors, right? Stewart Spike Seltzer, VII Apparel, Hampton Farms, Pair of Thieves, Protein 2.0 that helped put this tour series together. And of course, the biggest shout out to Nora White, Jack Scotty, the SRA team that put it all together. And the biggest shout out to Andrew Gassaway here behind the stream, who absolutely crushing it and put all these streams together. This was an unbelievable production. At least we think so. We hope you had a great time at home, and that's all thanks to the work this guy does. Last we said, just thank you for enjoying Roundnet, and thank you for allowing us to transport you into the world we love right here.
Love it. That's humongous. I don't even know what else to do. I think I'm going to miss my flight if we don't get out of here pretty soon. But again, you guys, there were over 1,000 people here just to watch this happen.
Yeah.
So if you're not here next year, just know that you're missing out.
Yeah. Or you can watch the great stream next year.
Or watch the stream.
That's true.
That would
if
help.
you had a great time, just do it. Anyway, we are going to sign off. Thank you again. Signing off from 2021 Spikeball Roundnet Nationals, the Proving Grounds, Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, Mike White and Bryce Clifford. Thank you for tuning in.